Good evening, Hyper Spinners. Today we're going to be talking about hypermarquee and a huge update, so get ready. Alright guys, I have exciting news for you guys. If you are especially using hypermarquee, or if you have a marquee screen for your arcade. Now, there was a guy named Martin on Facebook, and he just released all of these marquees that he's been working on for, I don't know, months now. And the total number of marquees are 72,764 files, and there's 522 systems. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these marquees. Basically, what he did was he created a script that basically standardizes how the marquees look, and every one of these systems that you see are complete sets, with the exception of these collection systems here. Those just have a default there, but that's not what this is all about. So what this is about is, here, let's say we go to NES. Unbelievable. So let me kind of zoom in here so you can see what they all look like. They represent the system well. They typically just show the system and the wheel art as well as the cart art. So this kind of gives you the look and feel. So there's the NES. Here, let's take a look at, I don't know, Super Famicom. Like literally everything is set up here. So I've done all the renaming for you guys. This is based on the official Hyperspin XMLs, so you won't have to rename really anything. You'll find in all of these system folders, I've got an extra folder, and this is all the additional marquees that man, I don't know why it's taking a hot second here, but the additional marquees that I didn't end up using because it didn't match the XMLs exactly. But so, for example, there's 138 here where, maybe he took every instance. So you see there's betas, like he took every instance of the names, there's samples that just aren't in the XMLs. And I think he just did that to, get around the idea that he didn't, hit a marquee for every one of these possible games. But in terms of the official Hyperspin XMLs, I've done all of the renaming for you, so it is a complete set. And I've been talking to Circa. He'll probably make this part of sync for those that have hypermarquee, so it's just going to be really easy to download if you've got it. So there are some caveats here. So for systems that have actual marquees that have been made, those are also shown here, and they always replace the default marquee. So here's the default marquee for this particular game, and if it had a real marquee, then you would see something like that instead. So it's a good placeholder until real marquees are made, which, I mean, let's be honest, no one's going to be making 50,000 marquees. Maybe we'll get lucky, but I doubt it. So this gives you a really good setup here. So we'll open up a couple more, and then I'll tell you where I'm dropping this. I'll also mention the site that Martin has put on here, but it would literally take you days, I think, to download what, he's got set up, as well as days to rename, because I know it's taken me days to do this, and I've been sitting on this for quite a while, and I was just doing it out of respect for Martin there. So he has released it, and he is saying, have at it, guys, enjoy them. Unbelievable work. I mean, every one of these systems have that same look and feel, showcasing the system itself and the games. Some of these handhelds are interesting. So here you've got specific CD art. I'll open up another one. Let's do that one. So this is unique to the actual game, so that's a default CD you can see, same with that CD box. But if we were to look at, I don't know, one of these guys, this is going to be Armada's CD, so you see there. I'm trying to remember the... Yeah, Bandai Wonderswan was interesting. So if you open up one of these, you'll see the screenshot is fitting right on top of the handheld itself. So you can see there's a little extra, love and affection here with some of these. So yeah, so many treats. I don't think I want to waste your guys' time to go through every one of these, but it gives you a feel of what to expect. It's fantastic if you've got a marquee, and let's talk about where I'm putting these and the site that Martin has put on. So all of these marquees can be found on this archive.org site, and you can see there's a preview of what they look like. And then to download, you've got all of these 7-zip files. So not only will you download them, but you'll also have to unzip them and then rename them. It will take you some time. So you can get it easily here, readily available, but yeah, there's all the systems. It's unbelievable. So 327 files and/or systems. And yeah, I'm gonna be dropping all of these that have been renamed, like every one of these that you see here, on Emmy Movies FTP, and Circo's likely going to do that sync that I was talking about, which, if that does happen, then more news to come there. So you can see there are quite a bit of files still, being processed. Yeah, so where I'm putting this is Ninja's Dojo, Hyperspin, Zips, Tools, hypermarquee, and then marquees. I'm dropping all the marquees that I've been collecting, so enjoy them. I hope this brings a whole new era into the marquee scene for front end. So this is not only specific to Hyperspin. You could use these in Launchbox. You can use them in any front end that supports any sort of marquees. I still think Hyperspin's got the best support for the marquees themselves, but other front ends are right behind them. So I hope you guys enjoy that. You will see these popping up on the FTP, I don't know, maybe by mid-morning. So those are cooking. So I hope you guys enjoy those, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Feel free to add them, and I'll get to them as soon as possible, and we will catch you next time.
The sun never sets on your dream. We always have each other. Keep your head on the